Someone asked me this question. A trader with a technical problem and a trader with a psychological problem, who is worse? Okay, to me, a trader with a psychological problem is usually in a more dangerous position than a trader with only a technical problem. And here is why. You see, a trader with technical issues may enter trades too early, misread market structure, use weak confirmations, or sometimes struggle with entry timing. However, if that same trader has discipline, patience, emotional control, and the willingness to learn, then technically they can still improve. And they can improve through backtesting, through more screen time, journaling of their trades and experience. So because of that, I can boldly say that technical mistakes are often easier to fix, simply because they are visible on the chart. Now, coming to psychological problems, a trader with a psychological problem may revenge trade, overtrade, break their own trading rules, move stop losses due to fear executing trades when needed, become greed after wins, or panic after losses. And honestly, the dangerous part is this: even with a profitable strategy, a trader with psychological problem can still lose money consistently. Why? Because psychology is what controls execution. In fact, a trader can know exactly what to do technically and still fail to do it under market pressure. So the simplest way to understand it is this: technical problems affect traders' analysis, while psychological problems affect traders' behavior. And behavior is what touches the money directly. That is why sometimes a trader may be facing problems outside the market, and yet the same problem will still affect their trading performance directly or indirectly. And also, the second example is this: it is also the reason why, after learning from that your best mentor, you will still struggle for months, if not years, trying to master that same strategy. Because the fact is, you were not just mastering the strategy, you were trying to master yourself so that you could be that trader who could properly execute trades using what you've learned. And that is psychology for you. But let me clarify something here. Whenever I talk about technical problems, I'm actually referring to traders who have a working strategy and understands the market on a professional level. I'm not referring to traders who are still trying to find an edge in the market. Because if you are still trying to or struggling to find an edge, then most likely you are dealing with both technical and psychological problems at the same time. So whenever I mention technical problems, I'm specifically talking about those traders who have an edge but still struggle to remain consistently profitable. And that being said, technical weakness can create psychological instability, and psychological weakness can destroy technical skills. So the truth is, both are deeply connected. Alright, and for you now to trade professionally, you must Combine technical clarity with emotional stability, because the combination is what creates consistency. Okay, I believe I've answered you. Alright, so this is Doctor of Psychologicals, where I train traders on how to execute trades under pressure, retain profits, manage risk properly,